Rowan Ainsworth to come up on the dais, please. And can I ask our Commonwealth player representative, Samit Malhotra, to come up here, please. Samit, please come up here. And present a flower bouquet to the chief guests. You met him inside also. Samit has represented India in the Commonwealth Games. 120 players lined up over here. Please be seated. Please be seated. And as I told you inside also, this game might be dying in Australia, but in India it's picking up like anything. We imported some good stuff, those mats and those woods from Australia recently, last month only. So we have got a good connection with Australia for this matter. And we require your support in this. Thank you. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to the team owners, all the 10 team owners, for supporting this tournament for last 8 years. I'm sure I remember 8 years back when we started, we were struggling to get 60 members only for registration. And this year we are more than 140. Thanks to the bowling convener, the Maidan convener, all you bowlers. It's because of you we are 40 plus registrants this year.
Good afternoon. Today we have amongst us the Consul General of Australia, Ms. Rowan Ainsworth. We deeply appreciate your presence for the 8th edition of the Royal Bowling League. This year, the league showcases participation of 10 formidable teams, bringing together a total of 120 skilled bowlers. To all the teams and talented players, I extend my heartfelt wishes for a successful tournament. Brace yourself for an exhilarating 3 weeks, filled with exciting activities, thoroughly curated by the dedicated tournament and bowling committee. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to Hitesh and his entire RBL committee for the relentless dedication and hard work. I wish all of you all the very best. Thank you. Let's have an exciting tournament.
In my small speech, I forgot to mention our captain has been bowling exceedingly well of late. He's recently won few tournaments also. So from golfing to bowling, he's come down to bowling also as well. We have in the lineup we have an ex-captain also who's bowling exceedingly well. Ashish Bhai is there. Ashish Bhai, please identify. Where's Ashish Bhai? Hey, that's it, Ashish Bhai. Good. Okay. Moving on.
Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This lovely day. Thank you so much for inviting me to be here. I'm in the enviable position that whenever I make remarks on any occasion, I'm able to say that relationship between Australia and India is at an all-time high, which is a lovely place for it to be. And it's not static. It's at an all-time high now, but we're still on an upward curve. And one of the reasons that our relationship is at an all-time high is, of course, our love of sports, our mutual love of sports. India and Australia have long had a rather competitive spirit, I think, in the sports arena. And we're very good friends until we get out on the pitch. And so it may be that bowls is becoming less popular in Australia, and we're ceding room for India in the Commonwealth Games. I'm not sure. But I have to say, I know that any sport, when played at the top level, at the Commonwealth Games level, as you do, has to be done with extreme skill, knowledge, knowing the ground, knowing the angles, knowing the weights. And I admire the excellence of your teams here today, and also at the level at which you are playing this sport. But one of the things I want to say about bowls also is that the parameters of the sport are such that even if you are pretty hopeless neophyte, you can really still enjoy the game. And Sanjay knows this because he introduced me and my deputy Daniel as we came one day for a little practice, and we were hooked immediately, such that Daniel immediately went and actually joined the club. And then I rode on his coattails and came and played when he allowed me to. So I really love this game. I'm really, really happy to be here with you, and I thank you for sharing that with me. And not only does the game give me great pleasure, but I really haven't even touched a wood until Sanjay gave me the opportunity. Since I was about 4 or 5 years old, when I went with my grandparents when they played bowls in Australia, in Queensland. And I wasn't allowed to play, of course, but I was allowed to mess around with the woods and the jack and, you know, have a good time. And so when I play now, it's not only the fun and the enjoyment of playing the game, but it's also the lovely memories that it brings back for me with my grandparents. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here with you today.
Thank you, Beth. Of Jai Ho to come up on the dais, please. He will read out a pledge on behalf of all the players playing this tournament. Vishwanath Pai.
I take this pledge on behalf of all the participating members of 8th edition of Royal Bowling League, and I would like to start. We promise to take part in the Royal Bowling League 2023, respecting and abiding by the rules and in the spirit of fair play, inclusion and equality. Together we stand in solidarity and commit ourselves to play the games sportingly without any form of discrimination. Thank you.
All the best, wish, and all the other teams also. May I now request the chief guest and captain to please have a one-to-one introduction with the introduction with the players, and then I would request Ms. Rowan to please roll the woods and declare the games open. Thank you.
All 120. Jai Ho, man. Jai Ho. Jai Ho.
We're the winners of last year.
Chaudhary.
My nice teacher.
Hello, Master.
Mixed. Nice. Hello.
This is the Versace.
Yeah.
Please come and roll the woods.
Yes.
I hope you know it. Come on the mat. Come on the mat.
Yeah, okay. So
It's
This
large
side.
side, yes,
this
it's
side.
going to curve
You have it.
that way.
It's the left curve. This is the right curve.
Yeah, so I need to try it. Yeah, non-slip.
All the woods.
Very good.
All these woods.
Yeah.
Cancel right.
Well, I'll let you into a secret. When I was in London, I bought myself a set of woods. There was a second-hand stall at the market, and they were selling a set of woods, and I just thought, oh, yes, please. So I bought them, but then they were too heavy for me to bring back.
So you left it
in London. Well, I got them back as far as France because I was on the Eurostar, so I could take them there. I was just on the flight, I couldn't. But they're at my house in France, so waiting for me to find somewhere to use them.
to bring it to Australia, or to India or Australia.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. So there we go.
Right then.
Ma'am.
Right.
Just once.
Well, I'm thrilled that that the game is so vibrant here, and everybody's still, really enthusiastic. And perhaps I'm wrong about the game in Australia. I know that when I was a child, I used to go to watch matches with my grandparents when I was about 4 or 5 years old. They'd take me along, and everybody who played was over 60, I would say, so there weren't many young people playing, and maybe that's turning around now in Australia and more young people are playing, I don't know. So perhaps I will get a smack from the bowls fraternity in Australia, who are enthusiastic as ever about this fabulous game. I do love this game. It's so enjoyable, whatever skill level you are, even if like me you can't play at all, it's still really an enjoyable game. So I'm really glad to hear that it's booming here in India.
Right. And
It's the IPL of bowls, as I understand it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the competition and the matches and how they play out.
120 players are playing in this.
Indeed, it is quite a large number of teams, 10 teams, and everyone looking splendid in their team shirts here. And I gather there'll be matches of 2 and 3 and 4. So it's going to be very competitive.
Thank you.
It's going straight. Now you can aim that wood very well.
Oh, that was bad. That was a shocker.
The problem is that you have not hold it properly. This is much better. If it doesn't touch anything, it's go and go. Yes. That's the best goal.